Okay, morning, going live now. Let's see. Let me check if the stream is fine. Healthy. Okay, all good in YouTube Studio. Let me check OBS. Everything seems fine. I hope you can hear me well. So, these. Okay, I have chat here. Okay, I'll be starting in a couple of minutes. Just preparing things now. Okay. Okay, everything is fine. Okay, let's start. What I'm gonna do today. Okay, let me show you. So this is the game right now, and as you can see, I have like these two objects here. They represent an energy source, and maybe if you watch already my latest dev blog, you've seen that something you need to conquer and connect to your base here in order to start to generate energy. Like as you can see now here, the energy is going down. But the moment you create a path between this object and the base, the energy goes up. Okay, that's fine. That's already implemented. But these two objects here are basically hard coded in my screen game code, so they always add it to every level in the same position, basically. Actually, half of the map, yeah, middle of the map. What I want to do is changing the loader of the map file and the map file itself for loading objects when reading the file. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'll try to do something simple, and yeah, I mean, when I do these streams, usually I don't go for the best solution, also because it's something new for me. So I implement something that works, and then later, eventually, I make it better. The code is always available on GitHub anyway, so even in the next few days, you can check the changes. And also, I already know that I'm gonna start with a simple version of the this file loading thing, because I'm still not 100% sure what I'm gonna need, what the file format is gonna be. So for now, I just need something that works. So let me show you the file. Okay, yeah. So in data maps, okay, I'm gonna show you what a file is now, and basically it's just these, you know, like zeros and ones. Zero where yeah, zero is where it's a walkable cell. Instead, one, it's a cell that unwalkable, that's unwalkable. So very simple, and there's no other information. I mean, the reader, it's reading everything, and it's creating the isometric map from that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create a new file, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna start with that. Let's copy this one. Yeah, I'm gonna start with this one. Yeah, I'm gonna create a new one. Yeah, makes sense. Let's call it new for now. I'm gonna change it later. Okay, so the format I have in mind is something like this. I'm going to start with two numbers, defining the size of the map before it was automatically detected, because all you had in the file was the map, so you didn't need to know that in advance. It was fine. But because now I'm adding more stuff, it makes sense to help the loader giving more information. Okay, so I'm going to start with these two values. This is going to be the size of the map. Shut for a second. Okay, size of the map here, and then down here I'm going to start to add something like these, which is going to be, for example, 0, and then 5, 0, and then 1. Okay, this is going to be something like this for now. This is going to be number of the layer where I want the object added. These are rows and columns where I want it added, and this is going to be an ID of the object. Now let me check here. Game object names. Image ID. Let me check. I should have like an enum. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, so basically I want this value, which is 0, for representing the resource generator. So this is gonna be 0, and then I want it in 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, in 5, 0, it's fine. It's gonna be place here basically. And the layer, that's something I need to check. Let's see. Where are ISO layer? Maybe here. No, let's see alignment. ISO map. Yeah, I documented some code, as you can see. Let's see. Code base is starting to get bigger. Create layer. Oh, here it is. Okay, yeah, one in object. So this is going to be 0, 1, 2, and 3. This is going to be layer 3. And right now, basically, I'm going to do something like this for a second object. And this is going to be column 9. So it will be here. Actually, let me change this a bit so that we have different results. We know this is different from where we started, at least visually. Okay, so yeah, ideally now we're gonna get one element placed here and one element in here. Okay, and one thing that's probably going to change in the future is that right now, as you can see, I'm adding a value here to define the layer when the object is going to be. In the future, it will probably be better to have something like this, like a layer here, and then the objects to add. But for now, I'm going to keep things simple, so I'm going to use this format. Okay, I'm going to move these away. We don't need that. I'll minimize it somewhere. Yeah, okay, well, I'm gonna keep it on screen, on my second screen. And now I'm gonna start to work on the code. Okay, so let me think. What I'm doing right now, is okay. Yeah, what I'm doing right now is, where's the load here? Come on, where's the load? Huh, should be here somewhere. The ISO map. Oh yeah, it's in the constructor. There's no load function. I'm not using the load function because I'm constructing directly. Okay, so right now, and that's something inherited from the original, like the old version of the game I was working on. That was something simpler. I was loading here in ISO map. So in this constructor, yeah, I have the load function, calling the load function. Okay, I see. So what I need to do is to move this code outside from the ISO map, because basically I'm gonna need it for creating objects in the game map as well. So for now, I'm gonna start to place everything here in the screen game. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. In the future, maybe I will create a loader. I am not sure yet, but probably I will need that also for loading save files. But for now, yeah, let's keep things simple. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna create a load function in here. Yeah, it's gonna be private because I'm gonna load inside the constructor. Okay, sounds good. File name. Okay, that's fine. It's probably mid-string anyway. Okay, so let's do that. Under function. Let me check something, 1 second. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so here I'm gonna get the load ISO map. I'm gonna lose these. Oh yeah, you want that to return a bool. Screen game. Yeah, return a bool in case there's an error reading the file. Hopefully there shouldn't, but you never know. Okay, let's go back to, let me delete some stuff. ISO map. Okay, well, I can actually cancel these already. I know I'm not gonna keep it. Yeah, and I will need to change. Yeah, I will need to change the constructor, the ISO map as well. So, okay, one thing first. Let's start with the loading code, and then I'll change ISO map. Maybe I'm gonna split these, so it's probably easy to copy copy stuff. I'm gonna copy and paste stuff from the old code to the new one. So not there. No, did I just copy F stream? Okay, F stream goes here. Sounds good. And then, oh yeah, hold. Let's go into load and let's copy all this code. Okay, that's gonna change, but I'm just creating a base. Yeah, and of course nothing works. Nothing is fine. The Qt creator here is complaining about everything. Yeah, I will need to change a few lines. Okay, so let's start with simple stuff. We are creating, we're reading file map, not file. Then we're checking if the file open fine, and then we're returning false otherwise. And then let me check. This is something I don't need. So yeah. Okay, now things are a bit different. I'm gonna start by reading the map size. Yeah, the first thing I'm gonna do is reading the dimension of the map. As you remember, we have these two numbers here telling us the dimension. So let's keep this out. Okay, that's a buffer we will use for reading all the lines. Let's start reading a first line and okay, get line shall return false on failure. Let me double check. Get line okay, yeah. Well, one check for failure for now. Let me yeah, I'm for C++ reference. Okay. Yeah, well, do this now. And then I will use let me check string stream. String stream in yeah, I'm gonna basically extract the two values. Yeah, here it is. SS stream. Okay. I'm going to use a string stream to extract the two values. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. There it is. I'm checking. Let me show you. Checking how to use stream. I haven't used it in a while. So yeah, I believe. Yeah, I need to use constructor number 3. Yeah, starting from a string device. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Even if, let me check. Can I assign? Yeah, I can change that later with this str function. Okay, sounds fine. So ss dot string no line, sorry, here it is. And then where is, here it is. Operator. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I need basically. That's fine. That's what I need with the str function, and then I simply stream the 2 values. Okay, sounds good. Let's try. So int rows, int colds. That's fine. And then it's going to be ss rows, ss colds. Well, actually, I can do both on the same line. Yeah, let's save some space. Okay, that's fine. Now, let's see. Are we probably gonna need a vector? Yeah, let me check the ISO map. Actually, we don't need to store the values. Set cell type. Yeah, sounds good. What we're gonna do? Yeah, we don't need to save memory here. We don't need these. And let's comment these out for now. Let's start with something simple. Actually, let's check that this code works. Let's make the code compile, which I guess now is not gonna happen. And that's because we need to fix isomap. Okay, this function is gone, so we cannot call it. We need to get rid of these. Instead, we're gonna give the isomap the dimension. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that in the constructor. I'm gonna change things a bit in the loader as well. But oops, wrong window. let me close that. Here it is. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I need to check what comes first. Okay, rows and columns are first. Okay. Rows, rows, and columns. Okay, so, and now here I'm gonna reserve the memory. Let's see, for the map and tile positions. Yeah. Okay. So map size is gonna be rows, star called const. It's better. Reserve map size. And then what was the other tile positions? Always use reserve with vectors. That will make things faster because there will not be any resize while you're adding stuff. Let's see. Tiles, it should be something I use. Oh yeah, this is when I set the images. Okay, that's fine. So I don't need to resize the layers, renders list, layers map. No, that's fine. There's a layer stuff actually. Let me add comments here. Okay, just to separate things. Sounds good. So yeah, now the constructor is gonna do these. Well, that's not valid anymore, but I'm not gonna. And the other values now, we'll change them later. I'm not gonna show you documentation during this stream. It's too boring. Let's see. Okay, that's fine. Let's go back to the screen game. And ISO map. ISO map. Okay. So right now, this is where I'm creating ISO map. That's fine. Okay, I have to move this stuff to the load function basically, at least for now. Yeah. Ah, come on. Actually, I will not. I will need these outside. Yeah, because that's basically the code now is going to be load and then map file. Okay, so that's going to do the loading. Let's see. Okay, let's move all these. I'm gonna change that stuff later anyway, but for now I have to keep it. Okay, just let's check here. Okay, that's good. Now we have to change that to the constructor rows actually. Yeah, sounds good. So here we create our ISO map. And well, let's have something that doesn't crash the game for now. Let me do something quick. Nice map. Okay, yeah, I need these. Okay, map size. And then basically I'm gonna assign a 0 to all the value of the map. Set cell type. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, index and type. So yeah, let's just assign 0. Okay, just one thing I need to check. Yeah, okay, so I need to change stuff here because basically in isomap I also have to resize. I have to resize these vectors. Let's see, type positions as well, I believe. Yeah, okay, yeah, both of them. Okay. Resize, size. Basically, I want to populate these two vectors with values because I'm not gonna push back. I'm not gonna create new values when I load them up, but I'm gonna just set the values. Okay, sounds good. And yeah, value doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna use a sign for now. Actually, I could do these instead. Thinking about it, I can init everything with tile position. What is that? Mm, where am I assigning type position values? Oh, maybe I was doing that in the loads. Let's see. Map type position. Yeah, I was assigning. Okay, that's fine. And then I'm calling update type positions. Okay. So I'm gonna copy these. Whoa. Nope, not what I wanted. Okay. Here it is. Okay, that should do it. And yeah, sounds good. Now in screen game, we don't need to do these anymore. Ideally. Okay, one more thing is failing, and that's map preview. All right. Huh. Yeah. Little problem. I create the ISO map here as well. Um, hmm, that's something I need to fix. So eventually I will need a loader because I'm already loading the map in two different places. But how to fix this quickly? Let's see. Okay, for now I'm gonna do these. I'm not gonna create the ISO map here. Um, yeah, I have to disable these. I'm gonna comment stuff out for now. I just want to get something that compiles and runs, and then I will fix things properly. Okay. In theory, there's no more. They'll comment it out. Okay, let's see. Okay, sounds good. Game is loading. Let's see if it's crashing or not. Yes, it is crashing. Well, let's see why. Wrong button, F5. Let's go to new game. Labels. Oh yeah, I don't have to render the label as well. It's gonna be garbage. Yeah, I'm gonna render only the background. This should do it. Okay, yeah, as you can see now, um, there's no preview anymore, but and that's crashing now. Okay, that's probably gonna crash in the screen game. Oh, let's see. At least one screen is loading. That's the fun of game dev. Okay. Oh yeah, right. Of course, because the game map. It's crashing inside the game map, which I totally forgot. So it's likely, even if where am I loading? Yeah, I'm loading here. So oh right, I'm not creating the no, I'm creating the ISO map. So what's the problem? Well, let's see. Let's see what the problem is. With a debug session. I'm gonna start with a breakpoint here. Yeah, sounds a good place where to start. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep this on the other screen. I'm just gonna load the file anyway, and then it's gonna be debugger. We don't need that. Okay, let's see what's in these. The ISO map is null at the moment. That's fine. Then after, let's go inside load. Actually, let's see what happens. Oh, I know what's happening. This is failing. No? Oh no, it's not. Oh, yeah. Silly me. I'm loading the old file, and of course, that's messing things. Here it is. I need to load the new file. So let me check where the files are. Screen new game. They were probably in game actually. Yeah, here it is. And let's replace the first file. So I don't have to go searching for it in a blank screen. And this is now 10x10 -01 new dot map. Okay, sounds good. Okay, so let's build. Okay, it's fine. Let's run these. And actually, I'm gonna debug run these. New game. Let's load the first one and start. Okay, now we're here. The file name is the right one. Okay, sounds good. But that's failing now, and that's failing because I haven't copied the file yet. I have to run cmake to do that. Because cmake is copying the data files to the build directory basically. Only when I run it. It's a minor thing, but I have to remember to do that. Okay, let's try again. Okay, now the file is loading. In line, yeah, we have its two values. Yeah, that's fine. Let's try to be brave and push F5. What's going on? Oh, here it is. Oh, wow, amazing. Okay, the map is loading. We still have these two hard-coded elements here. Let me delete them actually. In screen game. Where was I creating them? I believe here. There's a lot of rubbish I need to remove. Yeah, these was test codes. I'm gonna comment out for now. Oh, surely I can delete these. Yeah, I can delete it directly. Let's not leave more comment out codes. This is the AI that it's not working anymore, so it's out now. Okay, let's see. Let me check in the meanwhile. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So now you get, come on. We should get the empty map. Okay, sounds good. So we have a base now. We can start to implement things properly. Let's get rid of these. We don't need that. We have the map. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is reading. I'm gonna read the rows, and I'm gonna set the values of the map. Sounds good. For rows, okay, that's fine. Get the line, and then once you get the line, okay, this is gonna be super simple code. I don't need the best performance right now, so I'm gonna use the streamer. Use the string stream for line, and then okay, so let me check something. Set self type. Okay, sign int. Well, let's call it type. Let's read one value, and it's gonna read one value, and then once we have the value, self type. Is gonna be our gonna be the index of the cell. I'm gonna change the leader, but now let's write the whole thing, and then type. Okay, that's good. So let's see. Now we should get we're getting nothing. Nice. In theory, we should get the oh yeah, right. Because we need that values minus 0. Actually, no. It should be okay. Let me check what's going on. And see. Start. Let's go here. Type 0. Rows. Rows is 10. Okay, let's read all the first. Okay, now the line set. We should get a 1 as third value. So type it 0 now. Type it 0, that's fine. Now type should be 1. And instead type it 0. Actually, put these outside. I love how these things work. Let's try again. Quick test. Nope. Why is that? Why is that? In theory, this should work. Oh, right. I know why it's not working. Because the map format is wrong. We need to change that to use the system. We need to do that now. Now, because basically what was happening is that the string stream was reading a big number. Instead, we need to read 10 numbers. Before, my reading was different. Okay. And yeah, as I say, this is not the quickest way to read a file, to work with files, but doesn't matter for now. Okay. And also because in the end, I'll probably use some binary format anyway. So whatever I do now doesn't really matter. Let's see. Let's make. Okay. First one. Still not working. Come on. Come on. What's your problem? Okay, let's go back to debugging. Start a new game. Start. Okay, F5. First line, all zeros is fine. Second line. Okay. Type it 0. Type it 0. And now type should be 1. Set it 0. Come on. Why? Hmm, a bit lost right now. So, well, let's check. No big deal. Let's check online. Hmm. In theory, reading one value should advance the stream. So that should work. But why doesn't? Okay. Let's check. Mm-hmm. Well, the documentation doesn't help much. So let's see what's the problem. Uh, uh, I honestly don't get why it's not working. What? Okay, let's try. Hmm. Okay, let's try something. I'm gonna read two lines. I'm gonna skip first one because we have content in the second one. I'm gonna sign. It's just test code. I need to figure out why this is not working. So now I have the line assigned to my stream, and it's there. Okay. I'm just gonna read the first three values. Here. Actually, I'm gonna do this twice. Let's do 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's try these. Okay. A lot of garbage here. That's fine. And nothing is being read. Oh wow. Huh. Nothing's being read. Might be that STR might be that I need to clear the stream. I already called something like that. Why it's never easy. Clear. Um, Okay, quick test. Let's create second stream. Because maybe that's a problem. New game. Okay, reading. Can disable these, we don't need that. Okay, now in line, we have the actual data we need. That's fine. And type select our page. It's fine. 000. Oh, come on. Why? Why is it not working now? Well, it might be because it's unsigned. Let's try these first. Okay, now the third value 2 should become a 1, and it doesn't. Come on. I don't get it. Why this bastard is not reading the 10 numbers. 0, 1, 2, 2, 5. It's fine. It's working fine here. I'm reading 2 values. I'm reading the lines. I don't know, let's try. Right now, I'm just I'm trying to read all the values one go now. See if that changes anything. It should be simpler than these, but apparently it's not. So let's see. Okay, let's start again. Select that. Rows and columns are red fine. And now we should get all these values down here. And we don't. Oh, SS2, of course. That's okay. Let's read all the 6 values again. Type. Oh, still not working though. Let's try that. Okay, that work fine. Reading all the values work fine. Oh, I hope that's not a problem. Otherwise, I need to change things. Now let's try reading the values like these in 3, 4 chunks. Okay. Okay. Start. Type. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. And that's fine. So is it this str function which is not working as expected? Well, let's try again. I didn't run in debug. Okay. Okay, here it is. So that's fine. That's fine. Now we have to, that's fine. And that's fine. Well, I don't know. It is working now. Weird. Okay, let's try to not really sure what the problem is or was. Because that's fine. Maybe one last test. Let me try to read only one value. Do that 3 times. Okay. Again, start. Type. So now it should be 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, and 1. It's fine. 1, 0, 0. That's fine. And then 1, 1, 0. That's fine. And 1. Okay. That's working. So it's time to try something else. SS clear SS and use that for reading. My suspect is that calling str changing line was not clearing the stream, so that was a problem. Let's see. That kind of makes sense because when you're reading, you're moving the iterator, the pointer, basically to the next value. I mean, I would expect changing string resets that, but well, you know, C++, you have to be precise with what you do. Okay, let's try. So this is 0. That's fine. 0. It's fine. And 1. That's fine. And it's working now. That was a problem. So now 1, 0, 0. We add that, and 1, 1, 0. Okay, and then final 0. Okay, that was a problem. My mistake. I didn't clear the string stream. Okay. Okay, that's been a good lesson learned. I mean, learn again. I'm sure I've done the same mistake before. So let's get rid. Let's leave these outside. Sign. We don't need that. We need to clear. We need to clear the stream every time, and then we assign the line, the new line. It's fine. Then we read the values, and we assign the values to the map. Okay, let's try that. Moment or two. Yeah, it's working. It's loading the file. Amazing. Wow, something so simple to call the, like, I don't know, an hour or something. But anyway, it's done. Let's try to make the other stuff working. Okay, so now that we have that, we are going to read. We're going in a loop. Okay, let me separate these. Read. Yeah, read base map. And then it's going to be read objects. So we're going to go into loop reading till the end. And let's see. Let me open. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have something like these. So it's going to be layer. Okay, so the format is going to be layer row call and object ID. Okay, this is the format we're going to read. So we're going to read 4 values. Okay, it's fine. Now we can directly read all of them at the same time, because we know that we are reading those values anyway. 2, 3. Okay. So now that we have our values, it's time to solve a bit of a problem. The problem is I need to create the the game map in here. Yeah, the loading is getting bigger. Placing the map, I don't care. I also need to create the layers. Maybe let's put all this code inside a function. Otherwise, the load function is going to get huge. And that's going to be void create layers. And then we're going to call that from load. Okay, we can get rid of these old codes. I don't need that anymore. Screen game. Okay, let's copy all this stuff here. Selection, targets, objects. Here it is. Okay, that's fine. Let's go down to load, create layers. Okay, sounds good. So up layers, that's fine. All right, we create the layers here, and then after we create the layers, we have to create the game map, which is where the logic is. Yeah, well, can just copy these for now. I don't believe, yeah, setting the origin of the map should be a problem. Where's the load function? Here it is. Okay, after creating the layers, game map, pass get game pointer to the game object. Okay, sounds good. Home cells. Yeah. Okay, let's just see without adding anything else. Just new stuff. I'm gonna comment this stuff out for a second. I just want to test everything I move is fine. Let's run in debug mode just in case. Yeah, all good. Nice. Okay, let's re-enable this code. And now that we have that, it's gonna be, so these are the values, layer ID, row, call, and object ID. Sounds good. Once again, as I said, I'm doing a very quick for me reading of the file. This is not optimized at all. This is not how you should read a file, but it doesn't really matter because in the end I'll be using a binary format anyway. This is just something I need for now, and it will change later. Normally, if you're working with files, you don't work like this in C++. This is just for something quick. Okay, now that we have these values, let's see. I can create actually, I'm not 100% sure I need the layer ID value, and that's because all the objects are gonna be in the same layer. Well, I'll keep it for now, but that might change later. Because let me show you in the game map. Okay, where when I create a resource generator, I already know that's gonna go in the objects layer. And that makes sense. Um, well, I guess it doesn't hurt to have that as parameter and make these a bit more flexible. So let's start to create a new function here anyway. I want a function to create an object, a generic function. Yeah. Um, oops. Create object, and that's gonna take our row call uh, layer ID and object ID. So yeah, I'm gonna do these. I'm gonna place these here. So basically this function is gonna be a generic creator as some codes, as you can see here, can be shared. I'm gonna copy all this stuff, all the code from that function. I'm gonna paste here, and that's gonna be row call. That's the index. That's fine. This check is fine. That actually is not, because doesn't matter if it's walkable or not. Okay, if there's already an object though, I don't want to create another one. Now this is gonna be, I'm gonna create a switch here, and right, no, where's that? I need the object IDs. They're defined here. Object. Okay, so if it's an object resource generator, do these. Create that default. Well, maybe I should print some error or something, but for now I'm leaving it empty. Um, mm, 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 mm. Where can I put that? I'm gonna do this every time, so I don't know, game object. But you know what? I don't really need to. Don't really need these. I guess I can directly assign to the cell, and then okay, like that's fine. Okay, sounds good. So now it's time to change these to layer ID. This is the code that's creating the graphic object in the isometric map. Okay, sounds good. Let's see if we can yeah, it compiles. And now let's go back. So we create the object, the resource generator. We assign it to the object pointer in the cell and assign the cell to the object that's needed. Um, so yeah, sounds good. And now here in the game map, we create the object. Nope, won't create object. Yeah, sounds better. And well, you know what? I could actually be more descriptive with my names here. Um, oops. Just making the comment useless. Well, actually, I'll leave it. Nah, doesn't make any sense. Okay, now that we have the values, let's see, create objects, row, column, layer ID, num object ID. Okay. So why? Yeah, no idea why I changed that. Well, anyway, yeah, maybe I wrote it wrong before. Okay, so I'm reading the late. Oh, let me check. Yeah, so I'm reading the layer ID, the row, the column, and then the object ID. Okay, that's good. Let's see now. Let's run debug mode. New game. This one. Start. Boom. That sounds quite wrong. It's like the position is not being applied. I guess. Okay. Probably it's related to this. Yeah. I guess. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that. Because I guess I'm not resetting the position of all the objects when I change the position of the map. So, well, quick fix for now. Doesn't really matter. This code can be here as well. It's no big deal. Okay, let's see now if things. Yeah, it's working. Great. So now we have these two objects here. Let's try to edit this file and add one more where I'm gonna add one in 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually down here 4, 5, 6, 6 and 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 4. So it should be here under this tile. I say 6 and 4. Okay, let's add one more. Row 6, object 4, column 4. Let's re-copy the data files. Let's select these. Okay, nice, it's working. Okay, sounds good. This is what I wanted to do, and even if I'm using very unoptimized code and I need to define more stuff, it's working now. I will need to think how to solve these also, because I'm not gonna show all the objects in the preview here. In the preview, I'm gonna show only the main layout of the map. So maybe I could have like a light loader or something. I don't know. I'll need to think about that. But for this session, I think it's everything. We got what I wanted, which was loading objects in code. And well, something I want to check actually to be sure is that the object is working fine. Okay, sounds good. Conquest energy is going down. That's fine. So now energy should start to go up. Okay, it's good. So yeah, it's fine. Something I noticed though, let me start. And there's no home cell assigned. Why is that? Why is that? Set home cells. Why? That's weird. Even if you get, I mean, you can select the cell. It's just not. Huh. It's like if the layer is not visible or something. Oh, let me check the create layers function. Okay, create. Maybe I forgot to do something here. Selection, object, fortifications. No, actually, right now, I mean, this is not. Well, this is a big deal because yeah, that's something I'm gonna keep in the game. So why is that? Okay, let's debug that. I'm gonna do this then. I'm gonna do this fix before finishing. Let's see here. Set them cells. Let's go inside that function. Set the breakpoint here. Let's see what's going on. Okay, set on cells. Players. Cell. Define cell type. Let's see, cell type. It's a 4. Tiles. It's fine. Map size is there. So, wow, this is weird. Index is 90. 90. That's fine. What happens after we do the other? Index, this case is 9. And yeah, that's it set as well. So maybe there's something wrong in the rendering code now, or I don't know. Let's well, let's go. Huh. So let's check the render code, the ISO map. Yeah, render. Okay, I'm getting the image. I'm assigning a position and I'm rendering it. That should work. And also it's working for these different tiles here. So why is not working for the home cell? Um, see if I conquest that. That's crazy. That's crazy because these is appearing when I change something. Um, this is very puzzling. Let's see. Well, I guess only the only way is to go into the render code. Okay, that's gonna fine. So, okay, this is the render. When we get to oops, when we get to image into and map. Huh. Oh, right. Of course, everything is working fine. Everything is working as expected. The problem is here in screen game. I'm setting the home cell, but I'm loading the map after. So now I need to create the game map here, read the base map, and then set homes. Because what was happening was that I was setting the two homes, the players' homes in here, and then I was reading the map, so that was overriding the value. And now this should work. So we should get the two corners with different colors, and we do. Amazing. Yeah. So it's good to check that things work when you change stuff. Okay. So energy going down. Let's create another unit just for fun. Crust. And energy is going up. Okay, fine. Everything is fine. Uh, good, good. Everything is working as expected. As I say, the code is not the best you could write in C++, but for now it's fine. I just need something that works. And I will need to fix these, but I'm not gonna do it now because I want to decide how to handle these, and also it might take a while to do something a bit nicer. I think it's enough for these for this stream. Okay, fine. Um, Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. If you wanna keep following this project, also you can find the code. The code I change here. I'm gonna push it later. Probably I'm gonna check everything is fine, and then I'm gonna push it. What you will find here on my repository on GitHub. By the way, I like the dark theme on GitHub, especially because you get the cat here when you enable it. I guess people at GitHub like the dark theme as well. Otherwise, why showing the cat only when it's dark? Okay, nice. So yeah, this is Iso RTS on GitHub. You're gonna find that, and my YouTube channel for now it's Viva La Dev. I eventually will change this name later, but for now, yeah, you're gonna find me as Viva La Dev on YouTube. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this session. Bit of a bumpy ride while working with the files and the string stream, but yeah, we got things working. So happy we got there. See you online, and have a nice day. Have a end of weekend. We'll see you online. For any question, leave a comment. Oh, I just found a question. Why don't you use smart pointers instead of raw ones? Um, that's because I handle the memory directly. For low level code, I tend to do that, especially when it's private stuff that is not shared. If it's this is probably something I inherited from my beginning in the industry. You tend to write for performance, I say, but also simpler. And if I already know the memory is never going to be shared, I do not use a unique pointer. I use raw pointers. When I'm sharing stuff, well, most of the code you've seen today, it's all low-level stuff, which usually never leaves the class scope. So it's all local. And I guess I'm just used to that. I prefer using raw pointers. I use smart pointers, share pointers, but only if it's not easy to handle the memory directly. There are situations like also the projects I work on in my day job. Um, I I I tend to use raw pointers because I work with Qt mostly, and for a lot of stuff you want to use the Qt memory model, which is basically handling the memory with the children parent relationship. But there are elements where I use smart pointers even in Qt, especially for stuff like the image, the Q images that don't have a parent. Well, anyway, the short answer is that where I know that handling the memory is easy, I go for row pointers. When I know handling the memory could be complicated, could be complex, I go for smart pointers. Uh, Not the best approach probably for modern C++, but to be honest, it works for me, and for now I'll keep doing that. If at some point I realize I have too many memory leaks, I might consider switching to using more unique pointers, and so. But I don't know. I don't think it's going to be the case, to be honest. We'll see. But yeah. So yeah, thanks for the question, and yeah, now I can finish now. I hope you heard the answer. Cheng Ji Jan. Sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Okay, see you online.